In this video, I'm going to show you the 6 key areas of your Facebook profile that you need to optimize in order to attract the right people for your business in the first place. Now, what I'm going to share with you is absolutely critical to your success on Facebook and, in fact, on social media in general. Hey, my friend, it's Gavin Mountford here, founder of Networking Superstars, where we help you find the right people for your business, warm them up, and then turn them into more customers and signups using social media and the power of attraction marketing. It amazes me how many home business entrepreneurs have social media profiles that are just bland, boring, and totally confusing. And the problem is, if your people are confused about what you do or how you can help them, what's going to happen is they're just going to bounce right off your profile and they're going to find somebody else that they resonate with more. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 6 key areas of your Facebook profile that you need to optimize so it pulls people in like a magnet. And what I'm also going to do at the end of this video is I'm going to give you 21 examples of powerful personal branding statements that you can use as ideas for your own social media profile headers, taglines, and bios. So make sure you stick around for that because it's going to be incredibly powerful and well worth your time. Now, you may or may not have thought about this before, but your profile is essentially your store window. And if it's not optimized and attractive, nobody's going to want to buy from you, hire you, or join you. You know, the truth is that people are overwhelmed with information right now, and what they're trying to do is find the right people who can help them with their unique problems or challenges. Now, the good news is that when you get this right, you're going to be able to attract an abundance of people who love what you do and want what you've got. But sadly, the bad news is that if you get it wrong, you're going to end up repelling those very same people away from you. And ultimately, that means no leads, no customers, and no signups for your business, which then means no income. So you've got to get this right. And what I've noticed over the years is that sadly, most people's Facebook profiles are very hit and miss, but yours doesn't have to be. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So when someone comes to your Facebook profile, they need to instantly be able to see who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. And they're going to make a quick decision on whether they want to connect with you and learn more about you and what you do, and then possibly whether they want to buy from you or work with you later. So before I give you a demo of my Facebook profile to show you the 6 core areas that you need to optimize, what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to give you a high-level overview of what they are so you know in advance. So number 1, you need to have a professional looking profile header that literally grabs people's attention. And your header should include a picture of you and a tagline that explains who you help, what you help them with, and how you actually help them. Number 2, you want to make sure you have optimized your profile intro, which is the little bit of text at the side of your profile. And it should be similar to your header. So again, people can see instantly that you are the person who can actually help them. Number 3, make sure you've added some links to your profile section. 1 to 3 strategic links are all you need. You know, people go overboard and have like 10 links. You do not need that. So these links should essentially take people to different places where they can learn more about you and how you can help them. And again, I'll show you this in detail over on my screen in a second. Then number 4, you want to make sure you've got a pinned post at the top of your profile that introduces yourself to new people that are visiting your profile. And what you want to do is you want to tell people a little bit more about your background and share a story. And then at the bottom of the post, what you can do is you can include a link to either your Facebook group or to your capture page so they can take the next step in the process. Then number 5, you want to make sure you've got a good profile photo, which should really be professional and inviting. And ideally, you want to be smiling in the photo and not looking too serious. I've seen a lot of photos that would really put me off. I wouldn't want to work with those people. So you definitely don't want to be that person. And then finally is number 6, and that is to optimize your About Me page with relevant keywords and relevant information about you. What this will do is it will make it easier for people to know who you are, and it will make it easier for people to find you on Facebook later. So what I'll do now is I'll show you this in a lot more detail over on my screen so you can actually see it in action. Okay, so I'm showing you this on a professional profile. Now, this is my personal profile, but it's basically the professional mode. So if you don't have professional activated yet, I recommend that you do. And I will be creating another video to show you exactly how to do that very soon. But this is my Facebook profile. And as you can see here, the first thing that you need to make sure you've got optimized is your Facebook header, because really this is the first thing that grabs people's attention when they come to your profile. So here with my header, you can see, hey, I'm Gavin Mountford, and then this is what I do and who I help. And I'm going to give you a document in the bonus section shortly that has some examples of these kind of taglines. So for me, it says, I help. And then who do I help? Well, I help network marketers. Okay, what do I help them with? Well, I help them attract 100 plus quality leads and gain 3 to 5 new customers and signups weekly with my simple, predictable, and repeatable social media sales sequence. So there's no ambiguity whatsoever with who I help and how I help people. As you can see, I've also got a profile photo here, or a picture on my header as well. So it doesn't have to be incredibly professional like mine is. You can have one of yourself smiling, you can have one with your family, you can have one doing your favorite hobbies, but have something that grabs people's attention so they can see exactly who it is that you help and what you help them with. I've also got here, it says click here to learn more, or you can have something like click here to join my Facebook community. So if somebody clicks here, you also want to make sure you've got a description right here of, again, I just reiterate what I've already said. So, hey, I'm Gavin Mountford. I'm the founder and CEO of Networking Superstars. And then I help. And then here it says, as your first step with me, I invite you to join our Networking Superstars Facebook group. And then I've got a link to the group right here. You could have a link to your capture page. You could have a link to a free gift of some kind. What I don't recommend that you do is you don't have a link directly to your replicated company website or some kind of business opportunity, because we don't want to sell to people just yet. We need to warm people up first. We need people to know us, like us, and trust us ultimately. This description doesn't need to be too long. Mine's obviously a little bit longer, but I've just got a link here for the next step for people to take. So having a fully optimized profile header is one of the most important things that you can have. So the second thing you want to make sure you have optimized is your intro section, which is right here. Again, this is on professional mode. There is another way of doing this on standard, but this is professional. So I've basically reiterated who I help and how I help them. And it's the similar kind of tagline, not the full tagline that I've got on my header, but it's a simple version. So make sure you've got yours here, because this shows up in other places where people might not see your header image. So the third part of your profile that you should optimize is this section here with your links. Now, as I've mentioned previously, do not have 5 or 10 different links, because that just confuses people and overwhelms people. It also makes you look like a business opportunity seeker who jumps from thing to thing. So what you want to do is have 1 to 3 strategic links. Now for me, I've got a link directly for people to book in a strategy session with me. And then I've got a link for people to join my Networking Superstars Facebook group. So these are really the next steps that I want people to take. Yes, I could put a link to my blog and my website, but what that's going to do is people are just going to get lost over there. I want this to be almost like a funnel where everybody comes to my profile and my friends and connections and followers, etc., and then they follow a couple of links. So ideally, my next step is for people to join my Facebook group, because I know when people are in there, I can communicate with those people, I can warm them up, I can give more value, and that then helps people understand that I can help them at a deeper level. So have a think of what your next steps are, and then make sure you've got just a couple of links here to take people to those steps. Because if you've got too many links, as I said, it's going to confuse people and overwhelm them. And a confused and overwhelmed person doesn't buy or doesn't join. They're just going to bounce right off your profile. So the fourth thing that you need to have to optimize your profile is a pinned post at the top of your profile. You can do this with any post whatsoever. You can see here it's a pinned post. Now mine just happens to be a free gift, the Content Convo Convert guide. And there's 331 comments under this post. A lot of people are going to see this post. So you can add a free gift or a free guide or a free video or a free training if you'd like to. But what I recommend just to help you get started is keep it fairly short and tell people a little bit more about yourself and your hobbies and what it is that you do. This isn't really a place to, to spam your links and to try to sell to people. This should be a place where people can relate to you and they can warm up to you essentially and get to know you better. So have a bit more about your journey and your story, your background, your family, maybe your pets, maybe your hobbies. And what you can also do at the bottom of this post is you can have a link if you wanted to, but again, have a link to the next step that you want people to take. So it might be to click here to download your free gift, or it might be to click here to join our Facebook group, or it might be to click here to register for something. I wouldn't have this as a place to promote your business. So in order to pin a post, all you need to do is find the 3 dots that are next to the post and click there, and you should see a button that says pin post. You can change this every so often. I change it every 3 to 6 months, but this post here for me converts really well, and new people that come to my profile see this and then they go, yes, please, me, please. I'd love to know more. And again, I've created a video that's on this channel about teaser posts that get people to comment to say, yes, please, I'd love to know more. And you can find out more about how to generate leads on your Facebook profile by watching that video. So the 5th thing you need to optimize your Facebook profile is a Facebook profile photo. Mine is here, and it should be professional if possible. But again, just you smiling, looking happy if possible. I mean, if that's not your style, you don't have to, but you definitely need something that warms people up to you, because people make a very quick decision and judgment based on your photo and your profile photo. If you've got a picture with you and your family, or you with your hobbies, or you doing something you love, make sure you add that, but make it a close up so people can actually see who you are from a distance. The photos that are really bad are the ones that don't show the person's face if you're trying to hide behind your picture. So make sure you've got a picture of your face, and when you've added it, you can then come here, you can go to see profile picture, and then you can add a description here again. And my next step for people is to come join our Networking Superstars Facebook group. And basically, I just take the same information that I had in my other description for my header, and I just put it here as well. But another great way to give a link on your profile so people can take the next step. And then finally, the last area to optimize is your About Me page. Everybody's options are in a slightly different place. For me, I can see it here. It says About. I'm obviously on my desktop computer right now. On a mobile, it's going to be in a different place, but you should be able to find your About page and then come down to where it says Details About You, and you can add in the information about you. And again, I use the same description or same bit of text that I used on my header and for my profile photo. And there's also a link to my next step, which is my Facebook group for people to join my group. Now, one thing you can do here is at the bottom, you can come to add a nickname, a birth name, etc. And then you can add in some keywords. So you see here, I've got attraction network marketing coach, network marketing success coach, social media strategy coach. So when people search Facebook, these get picked up, and that means that more people find me through the search area of Facebook. Now, another great thing that you can do is you can go to add a nickname here, go to other, and click on that, and then obviously type in your nickname here, and then you can say show at top of profile. So whatever you add, you can show at top of profile. Now, I currently have attraction network marketing coach at the top of my profile. So if I scroll back up, you can see here in brackets next to my name, it says what I do and who I am. Now, obviously you can use your name if you want, or an alternative name, but if you've got a title or a job role or something that helps you stand out, maybe you're a coach, maybe you're a consultant, maybe you're a trainer, maybe you're a founder, maybe you're a CEO, whatever it is that you want to do, maybe you're a creator, you could put it in here. It just adds a little bit more credibility to your name. And when people come to your profile, they can see exactly who you are and how you can help them. So earlier in the video, I told you that if you stuck around until the end, I was going to show you 21 examples of powerful personal branding statements that you can use to give you some ideas for your profile headers, taglines, and bios. This will really help you get clear on who it is that you help and what you help them with, and ultimately how you can actually help them. So when people come to your profile, they can see instantly what it is that you do. So let's just jump back over to the screen and let me run through those examples with you right now. But just one quick note is, if you wanted to grab a copy of this document, I've also put it in the guides section of our Networking Superstars Facebook group. So if you take a look below at the description underneath this video, you're going to find a link to join the group so you can grab this document to help you. Okay, so here are the 21 examples of powerful personal branding statements. I'm just going to scroll through this so you can see it, but basically what you want to do is you want to be very specific so people know exactly who it is you help and how you help them. And you can see here, there's a few different ways around this. Who do you help? What or how do you help them? So what's the benefit that they really want? And then you can use without and insert the thing that they're trying to avoid. So what this is going to do is it's going to help you get laser focused on one specific audience. So this is the formula. In fact, there's a couple of different formulas here. So I help, and then you insert your target audience. If you don't know who your target audience is, obviously you need to get clear on that first. And that's one of the things that I help with my coaching. Insert similar target audience. So if you wanted to say two different audiences, you could do. One is better. And then insert solution to their problem without, and then insert something that they don't want. And then we've got another option here, which is I help, insert target market, to or with, insert solution to their problem, so that, insert something that they really want. So as an example here, I help network marketers. Okay, what do I help them with? Get more leads and sales from Facebook groups without chasing, pestering, or bugging. I'll just come down to a few here that aren't business related. So I show women over 50 how to get more energy so they can have a fit and healthy life. I help mums with young children how to plan their week so they can enjoy more time with their families. I help busy creatives build a personal brand on social media using simple systems, processes, and technology. You know, if you were to see this and you were looking for this type of help or person, and you were to see this at the top of the profile and in a few different places, you know that you're in the right place. And what you want is that your people that come to you to learn more about what you do, they can see exactly who you are and how you can actually help them. I'll just give you a few more. Let me just scroll down. You can read these yourself. I don't need to read them all out for you, but I help women struggling with infertility get pregnant so they can become the mom they've wanted to be. I empower women to silence their inner mean girl and confidently step into the body that they love, even if they spent years at war with it. You know, there's so many great ones here, but there's 21 ideas here. All you need to do really is fill in the blanks and create this yourself as well. And as I said, if you wanted this document specifically, then all you need to do is come on over to our Facebook group, which I'll put a link in the description below, and then you'll find it in the guides section of the group, along with a ton of other freebies as well. Let me just show you here in the guides section. You'll find 3, 4, 5 different incredibly valuable resources. In fact, there's a few more here as well that will help you with your business. So by following this strategy, you will have a fully optimized Facebook profile, which means that when people visit your profile, they can instantly see that you are somebody to follow and potentially work closer with. Now, if you need any help or any guidance with any of this, or if you've got any questions whatsoever, just let me know in the comments below this video and I'll point you in the right direction so you can get this done as quickly as possible. And if you're interested in learning how to grow an audience of the right people over on Facebook and social media, so you've got a ton of people to turn into leads, customers, and signups, then what I'll do is I'll pop that video up on the screen right now that will show you how to grow your audience in just 10 minutes or less per day. It's incredibly powerful. And all you need to do is click on the video in a second and you'll be taken over to watch it. But before you go, If you've enjoyed this video today, make sure you hit that like button because it really does help us reach more people, and make sure you subscribe for more training and videos soon, and I'll see you in the next video.